Welcome to another Nerdy Collective. Now that I got you, bam. Yay, welcome. Now to get my co-host on for tonight. I don't know where all my other brothers and sisters are tonight, but hey, we're going to do this.
What up, comic and collectible fam? I'm going to go ahead and give you a 5-second delay. You ready? 1, turn your volume down now, because this is in honor of Monty, since he's not here tonight. Turn your volume down now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, YouTubians!
Yeah. Awesome,
I
buddy.
gave you fair warning. Warning. I'm just saying.
Cool. It's kind of a quiet night tonight, it looks like.
Hey,
for the
I mean,
6th
you know,
of November.
Life happens, stuff's going on, man. You know.
Oh, yeah, lots of things. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. Super good. How are you?
Good. Been catching up on a lot of TV shows.
Yeah, what are you watching?
Right now I was watching, I'm forgetting the second part of it. It was called The Bastard Son Something Devil. It's on Netflix. It's a series.
See, I gotta get my Netflix reinstated because
Dude, it's really, really good. What it's about is a bunch of clans of different witches. And this is actually I think it's a British show, but they did a really good job on it. You got these witches called the blood witches, and then you have these ones that are kind of like the enforcers, where
Right.
they're kind of like the enforcers that were from like the underworld. What were they called?
Mafia.
Not the mafia. They had a name for them. Night
Oh, the
stalkers,
you talking about the I know what you're saying, man. I just
night
can't come up with
stalkers or something. I can't remember what they're called, but yeah, it's really good, dude. I was pleasantly surprised. Been a
Forget
good show.
about it. The Mafia witches. Forget about it. They're from New
Yeah.
York. They're from New York. They like the subway. They might shoot you. They'll tell you to leave the gun, take the cannoli. Forget about it.
Yeah, but it's funny too because it's showing these younger witches that are just turning 17, and then when they turn 17 they do a whole ceremony with their family, and they're all the same but different, and the family member will come up, like the father or the mother who's ever alive, and give them like three things that kind of sent down from their family, and then they cut their hand or they cut their thumb, and they make them drink their blood. Now they got the family blood in them, and then within a day they gain a special ability. And this one girl that's in it is awesome. She gains the ability of called the undoing. So when she gets upset, she hasn't figured out how to use her full power, but when she
Right.
does and she's threatened, she actually you'll see a whole body like a person like blow up in front of her, and you see all the anatomy and everything in a big bubble, and then just disintegrates in front of her on the ground.
Oh
It's
wow.
it's wicked, dude. The special effects in it are really good. And the story ain't too bad neither, but I'm hoping for a second season. So
Did you
got
watch
me
any
hooked.
of the American Horror Story stuff?
I have to get caught up. I'm behind on that. I think I got the last I ended with that is one where they were in a cabin or something in the woods.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
that's where I stopped. I haven't seen it.
But Coven
Mark
was
Madness,
really
brother, what's up?
yeah. Coven was really really good.
Was that? Yeah, yeah.
That
Was
was
that
the
the one?
second or third season with the witches. Yeah.
That was the witches one. That was one
Yeah.
with what was it? I think it was the last episode. It had from Fleetwood Mac. They
Stevie
had her
Nicks.
in it.
Stevie Nicks.
Yeah,
Stevie
that
Nicks.
was awesome. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
It was really cool.
Hey, Art, if you want me to send you an invite, I will. Give me a minute, buddy. And I'll
Art
send
Chemist,
you.
what up, buddy?
Give me a sec. But yeah, really, really cool. I've been getting caught up. Got caught up with what is it? We are on the 9th or 10th episode of the Dragon Show. That's
Yeah.
been okay. That's been okay so far. Okay.
Right.
Um,
I think I haven't watched the last two.
Have you watched anything?
I mean, I've been watching The House of the Dragon as well, but I think I need to watch the last two.
Right.
I'm caught up on She-Hulk. I've been watching lots of horror movies because it was October.
Yeah,
So,
of course.
Duh.
I just watched Black Phone.
How was that? I thought about
Dude,
it's
creepy good. It's creepy good. Yeah, it's creepy good. It's kind of like it deals like during the 80s, during our time growing up, or kind of my time. And yeah, it was pretty good. It's about an abduction. And what's his name?
Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, he plays the villain in it.
Right.
He did a pretty damn good job. Yes, it was. Arsenio, I am trying to find you on Instagram. Where are you here? Why are you not coming up? There you are. Arsenio, check your Instagram, buddy. I send you a link. Last time I put a link in the chat, I had a bunch of weirdos that show up.
Yeah, that's what you don't want to do generally. Yeah, for
They're
sure.
a little different that night. Okay, got you, buddy.
Typically does. That can be dangerous.
Right.
It actually got somebody shut down on YouTube when they some guy showed up and just showed his junk randomly.
Oh yeah, well that you can actually control. Yeah, I can see it before I can post it up. Yeah, it was. It did different. Yeah, it was very, very cool. Gotcha, buddy. So, have you picked up anything? I can show you the Queen's Hall. She had a blast. I brought her to the we went to the mall. We don't go to the mall very often, but Eau Claire, we went down there and went shopping, and she bought a bunch of pops. But we stopped at a comic book store, and the only thing I picked up there, because his prices are all inflated now, but I found this in the back bin. He got a little upset, but it was a great steal. I got this for $3.
Oh yeah, that's a good book.
Isn't that cool though? But he
Yeah,
actually
that's really cool.
action figure in it too, which I thought
Yeah.
was neat. That was
Yeah.
pretty cool. So yeah, I got that for $3. I was like, yeah, that's a win.
That's a steal.
Yeah. And then the Queen, she finally got this because we stopped at Target. There's a Target down there. So she got one of those.
Is that the acetate behind it? Because it got 17
No,
staples.
it's not. Everybody said that. I've showed this too. It is so funny.
I mean, come on. That's the
Of course.
controversy of this year, no question. Like, I mean, come on.
And she found some great ET. So she's finally picking up her ET stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one in disguise. And then she picked up the bike.
Yeah, there's a cool one with that where the glow moon behind it. That's a glow in the dark.
Oh yeah.
I've not seen it in person yet, but it looks.
I mean, that's heart. This one,
yeah,
heart
yeah.
glows.
Sure, right.
And Greta, that one. And
you got to get Gertie. Yeah.
Yep. And then the last one she found.
Right.
In the robe. That was pretty cool.
I kind of wish they would do a ET scene where like for Funko where you stashed them in the closet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like amongst all the other stuffed animals.
Yeah,
that would
exactly.
Be a cool
that
scene,
was
you know
classic.
That was cool. That was cool.
Yes. I have to admit that was excellent. I watched it. Me and the Queen watched that. We loved it. And the Stranger Things, that was excellent. The guitar scene.
Again, I canceled my Netflix before the next season came out, so I never saw
the
rest of it. So
you're missing some good stuff. Yeah,
and I love the fact that they tie in Venka from or Venka from D&D, and they have their own kind of version of him. I think that's cool too.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And let me see. I have been enjoying Andor. I've been enjoying in that. It's slow, but it's kind of picked up, and then it's kind of all about the it's kind of the rise of the rebels, the Rebel Alliance. So that's been interesting. I've actually been enjoying that.
Definitely down to watch that. I have not picked it up yet.
Right. Yeah, it's not bad.
I definitely will, because that's a series. I mean, I love Star Wars or anything. I don't care what it is.
Yo.
What up, buddy?
What is up, brother?
According to Alf to fight ET, that's hilarious.
You probably eat him.
Well, as long as a cat didn't run by, because Alf could get distracted. You know what I'm saying? Alf would completely get distracted and chase the cat and try to eat it. So,
oh my goodness, it was so funny. When we were at Target, the Queen noticed that they had I think it was 2 12-packs. And I don't know if it was regular spring water and the other one was mineral water, but she did find she noticed that she almost bought me a case of this, the liquid death water.
Oh Lord, really?
It was hilarious. I go, no, baby, don't have to buy it. It's not worth the price they're asking for it.
No, that's not the alcoholic one, right? That's the non-alcoholic.
Oh no, it's just water.
Right. The black one is the alcoholic version, right?
I don't know. I think
that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Rob, I sent you a link too, bud. Good show tonight, you guys. You lady and Comics on the Mind. I sent the link to comics too. Comics on the Mind, Kurt. Yep.
Yeah, Kurt, I owe you a gang of books, man. They're just stacking up. Like, I'm gonna have to ship you 2 boxes, bro. It's gotten stupid.
Nice. Cool. Oh my goodness. What else? I had it for about a week, and it wasn't enough for me to actually keep the subscription. And there's that one. What is it called? Fright something that's on Amazon. What do they call it? It's a horror. It's all dedicated to horror movies.
I don't know. You're not talking about Shudder is a whole different thing. Shudder's like it's its
I
own.
think it's Shudder. No, it's Shudder.
Shudder?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it is
Shudder's its own horror. Like
Right.
it's horror all the time, nonstop.
Right.
And some of it's good, and some of it's terrible. Captain, what up, buddy?
What's up, brother? Very cool. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, there's a lot of shows going on tonight. I was noticing that earlier. I was like, whoa, okay. What else? How about the news? Anything new in the news and entertainment news?
I mean, there's Black Panther's coming soon.
Black Panther's next week. I'd like to go see that.
Yeah,
I want to see Black Adam big time. I've heard a lot of good things.
I've not seen Black Adam. I've heard a lot of people have rave reviews saying it's the best DC movie yet.
Yeah, that's it's really good to hear. Really good to hear. Kyle, buddy, what's up?
Kyle, I got to tell you, buddy, thank you for your review on the BCW plastic like crate boxes. I've actually bought a couple and I really like them, and now I'm going to invest in more of them. All because of you, Kyle, because of you showing them off the one night we were doing the show. So good luck. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it.
Here you go, Kyle. Cool. Did you pick up any books at all this week? I got a little stack here.
I got a gang of books, man. I've got even more coming. So
yeah, me too. Oh my goodness.
I always have books on the incoming, I feel like.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, same here. What was it? Trying to think. There was.
I've been trying to lay low a little bit of the auctions though, because there's so much. Stuff going on.
Yeah,
I'm like, I've got so much stuff as it is. I'm like trying to trade, liquidate, move stuff around. Like
right. Yeah, I was on the Comics Hall cruise tonight. Earlier tonight, they had a good show too. Comics Hall channel is pretty good. We had a good discussion tonight on theirs, talking about all that, the newer stuff and the older stuff. It was really, really good.
I find myself a slave to the EC homage stuff lately. If there's an EC homage, I'm probably going to pick it up. Like, it depends on like the price point, but a lot of that stuff, I'm just like, oh, that's really cool. I love the old EC stuff, and I can't get a lot of it because it's crazy expensive.
Nice, CFAP. That's what I've heard. I've heard the same thing. Cool.
Yep, CFAP. I've heard a lot of the same reviews. Exactly. So I've not seen it either, but I'll definitely check it out.
Definitely want to see it. Yeah, we went out. We all went down to Eau Claire, and the movie theater closed down there. I was like, "What? Really?" Yeah. So we couldn't even watch it down there. I have to go watch it back in Rice Lake. A little closer. The what is it? There was trying to think. There's something else we watched recently. Watching a bunch of comedies.
Right.
Something else. I'm trying to think.
I've been watching pretty much nonstop horror stuff for a
you
while
too.
now.
Me too, bud.
I mean, it was, it's Halloween, just passed.
Absolutely. It's always Halloween.
I've got, I'm the same. Like, it's Halloween season to me 24/7. I'm like, I'm watching horror movies more often.
All right. Did you watch the new Hellraiser yet?
No, I have not. That's on Netflix too, right?
Nope. That's on Hulu.
No, I don't have Hulu, so I haven't seen it.
And I haven't had Hulu in years, and I know why I didn't have
reviews.
It's okay. It's okay.
Right.
It's kind of an updated version of what they originally tried to do. And I know Clive Barker in his original story was trying to make that, Pinhead in himself is trying to make him whatever. But they did a good job. I think they kind of dummied it down a lot, of course, like they always do, unfortunately.
Yeah. See, that's my problem with a lot of the newer stuff is it's just so watered down, and the new generation can't hang with the horror and the gore and the demonic stuff. Like, it's just like, oh, I'm so scared, and it's, I don't know.
Well, it was just dummied down. The whole thing was dummied down, especially the ending. What the whole box was about, and what the person who opens the box, what they really want out of it. You choose before the things happen to you.
Yeah. I feel like the whole world's gone more Disney. sadly.
Oh my goodness!
Because honestly, like a lot of the original Disney stuff was based off Grimm fairy tales, right?
Yep.
And a lot of those stories were like brutal and like tough, like crazy stories. And then Disney got a hold of them and made them all sparkly and pretty, and everybody wins in the end. Everybody gets their prince, and everybody gets. I'm just like, that's not how Grimm fairy tales went at all.
No,
and you're basing most of these stories off, a lot of those stories off of that. Like, I'm just like, come on, man. It's just gotten worse and worse, I feel like, but that's just me, maybe. I don't know. I'm an old man.
No, it's not. All right. Somebody showed up in the chat. Hang on.
Hello, boys and girls. How y'all doing today?
Awesome.
Is it finally daylight savings time? Did the clocks roll back?
When did they roll back?
Tomorrow.
I think in about 47 minutes.
Oh, 2 o'clock.
No. They roll back Sunday night at midnight, which becomes 11 o'clock.
Oh, that's high.
Well, depending on where you are. It's Sunday night always, I thought.
At 2.
Right?
I thought it was tonight, but I could be wrong.
Sunday night. I thought it was Sunday night at midnight. So then it would become 11 o'clock.
Time right now. Right now it's 12:24. So
mine says 1:24.
Yeah, mine's saying 1:24 too.
Yeah, Rob, you're on the East Coast, right?
Yep, I'm over here in Miami.
Yeah, so again, if the time had changed already, it would go back because the show started at 1 our time. Then it would have already been 12:24. So no, it's tomorrow night.
It's tomorrow night.
Hey, who dat?
Right?
How you doing?
Yes, it would have to be.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure by the time it rolls around to 2 a.m., it's going to be 1 a.m. again. So it'll be
so that's what it is.
Vu.
2 a.m. tonight. Yep, it changes back. Okay, got it.
So how have you been, Rob? It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. How you been, buddy?
I went out earlier today and woke up super early, and it was for a particular reason. About a week ago, the guy that I got all my TMNT from said, "Hey, a buddy of mine has some Fantastic Four. You interested?" Like, well, what are we talking about here? Like, one's in the 300s, 400s. Like, no, man. Like the early 30s, 40s. Let me forward a list. So we agreed on a price. I woke up at like 7:30 this morning, drove on out there, and picked up a nice fat stack. I already integrated them in, and I think you remarked earlier that you watched the show with Lady and I.
Yes, I did.
So I won't reiterate all that, but wow, today was a good day.
I'm saying, yeah. If you could pick up a stack of old Fantastic Four books that you want, yeah, absolutely. That's an amazing day. That's an amazing day.
Johnny, what is up, brother?
Part of that low grade is better than no grade.
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. Yo, buddy.
And to have them in your collection when you didn't before, brilliant.
There was a guy earlier this week was talking about, so I was at a comic book shop and they had some random copy of Amazing Spider-Man. I think it was like 69 or 72.
Yeah.
It was $20. The spine was a little bit damaged. It was like $20 for an Amazing Spider-Man. You play D'Souza. Da, 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 da. Yes, I'll take that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gotten a little ridiculous lately, as of late, on all genres, actually.
But a lot of the prices have actually kind of fallen. It's kind of funny.
Some of them have.
The market has crashed. I mean,
the market has definitely crashed. Like, it's interesting now because what it once was, and the hype train on a lot of these books is definitely not the same.
Right.
Which I think is funny because, if you were on that hype train and you bought it at, a super high dollar, you kind of get what you get.
Talking about that earlier today.
Yep.
They dropped a video from Comic Tom, whether people watch it or not, irrelevant.
Yep.
But Gem Mint paid for like a 6.0 or 4. I can't remember. I don't buy those books right now because I can't afford it. Yep. They paid like $10,000 for this particular book, where the last sale went for about $4,000.
Right.
So that's how badly it has dropped. The people that are willing to spend that money, while they might still be there, the volume of people that were willing to spend that money just aren't there anymore.
No.
Well, the other aspect of that too is Whatnot. Whatnot drives a lot of prices like through the roof that are not at all realistic. They're just not. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're popular on Whatnot, your prices, I mean, what people will buy a book for is outrageous compared to what it's worth. Because it's a competition. It's like, oh, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like a competition. It's like a, how do I say this politically correctly? It's like a showing off, you know, what you got in your pants kind of gig. You know what I'm saying? Like, it literally kind of goes that way, because it's like, no, you're not going to outbid me. I'm going to outbid you, and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like, and you know, with a lot of the platforms, it kind of goes that way. Now, if you actually go out and do your research and look for stuff, and you know, find a seller who's got the book you want, and check it out and get the grade, and you know what I mean, or the alleged grade, because let's be honest, like if you're buying off eBay, God only knows what you're going to get, right?
Yeah.
Oh lordy, there's a guy on Twitter. He goes by Aaron Myers. Many people out there might know him. He had a guy come into his shop and had a long box full of comics, and it was just random stuff. But inside, in Mylar, Hulk #1, Amazing Spider-Man #1, Daredevil #1,
Right.
and he got a funny feeling. He talks to his buddy, says, "Do you mind if I take this out?" "Yeah, sure." Takes it out of the Mylar. The person took a facsimile of these things and destroyed it to try and make it appear as though it was the real deal.
Legit. Yeah, exactly.
When we know as collectors that immediately the paper, the texture, you will know the difference. And he's like, yeah, we'll pass. So the guy knew automatically, yeah, I've been had, said nothing, backed out of the shop. So be careful out there. There's somebody going around doing that, but this is not new to our hobby.
No.
Right. You're not wrong. I mean, there's always shady people, sadly. I'd love to tell you that everybody in this community is honest, and that, you know, people are on the legit, but you really have to do your homework, man. You really do. I mean, that's, you know,
how often were we
if you're spending your hard-earned money, do your research.
Yeah.
How often we were talking about when they released the Ultimate Fallout issue 4, the facsimile edition, the amount of people that were just willing to take advantage of those newer collectors that just came in because of the pandemic, and now they're going, you know what, I'm out. I don't want to be involved with this stuff. I don't know enough. And there needs to be people like us to say, hey, this is how you tell the difference, so they don't go out there and
make that mistake. Yep.
G-Man, do me a favor. Show that Miles pop.
Oh,
please. As soon as he showed me this off camera, like, yeah, I was like, "Is it got 7 staples? Then I don't want it." If it doesn't have
are we paying by the staple?
Yeah, it must be. Oh my God. Never. What does it say?
Well, it's funny too, because a lot of people think that, like, when you get those Funko Pop like comic covers, like that it's an actual comic. It's not. It's just literally a print of the cover in the back of, you know, in front of the pop. That's all it is. There's no comic books involved at all.
I mean, to be fair, back in the day when you'd buy a toy, Toys R Us, wherever the hell you might get it, inside the packaging, there'd be a comic book. I mean, this is how we got that, what is it? The Spider-Man 2099 white print edition. You kind of got expected for that.
Right. But with the new Funko Pop, like the comic covers, there's not an actual comic. Just so you know. Like, these are literally just like a printed piece of paper that's in front of the pop. There's no comics involved. I promise. I have many of them. I have a few of them. I should. But only a select few that I really wanted, but you know.
Hello, love.
Hey,
how are you? And I seen your video, Sandy. Thank you so much for that shout out. That was awesome.
Oh man, why am I still wearing glasses to sleep?
So yeah, the show you did with Lady earlier, that was awesome. And Kurt, wow. And big shout out to Parm, big time. Man, that was awesome.
Yeah, she got some great books going to McKay's. I wish we had a McKay's around here. And she's even telling me 15%. That is about all that she had enough time to peruse through. She could
Yeah.
spend all day there and still not get through even a quarter of the store.
Right.
There's a lot of shops near me, even some that are an hour away that are. I mean, it's like a warehouse. Like it would take you weeks to get through all their stuff. Like it's crazy.
I would ask about doing a spot check just to see if maybe certain boxes might be better than others, but apparently it's just a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Right.
That was like the last show or the last store I was at. I was in there and I couldn't believe what the guy was asking for a second appearance of the Taskmaster. He wanted $800. I'm not kidding.
Fuck my life. Why?
No way.
I had to educate him and show him, and he didn't believe me. And I'm like, dude, this is not the first appearance of Taskmaster.
No, it's
this
not.
Is what he was asking $900. $900 for this cover. And it had spine ticks all down here. It was like horseshit crap.
Dude, and the first question I'd ask is, does that shit have a double cover or something?
Exactly. And I showed him. That's the first
Mark
appearance.
Jeweler.
Yeah, this is the first appearance of Taskmaster.
Really?
Look it up.
Last page.
Yeah.
Full page. He's introduced the page beforehand.
He wanted $900 for this book. I'm like, no way.
I got a second Frank Miller Daredevil.
Yeah.
From my shop for $35 in a decent shape. It's not near mint, but it's probably just under that.
I literally walked out of the store.
35 plus.
I did. I couldn't stay in there after that.
I can beat all this because earlier today I was looking at OfferUp, which, by the way, kids out there, if you want to try and think out of the box, don't necessarily go to a comic shop if you're trying to find stuff. Look at OfferUp. Look at different apps.
Go.
Look at this shit.
Right.
You know what this is? This is a reprint. This $10.
Right.
But he wants, and this is to see the copy. You know what it is?
Yep.
It's a reprint. It is a very modern reprint. It's like 1989. He's asking, wow. Are you high?
Yeah.
You know what? There is likely to be somebody out there that will give him that money.
You're not wrong. I mean,
story. I wound up having somebody earlier last week when our AC went out. No, actually, this was a different guy. Our internet also went out. So when this guy came out here, he went, "Oh yeah, it's just this button here." I'm like, "Oh God, now I'm going to get charged $99." It's like, no, man, we just write that off. It's only if someone's an asshole. So I went,
right.
Are you into comics? I brought him back here, and I had that book. It was missing a chunk of the cover, but I went, here, give it to your kids. Only to find it right there. It's not the same book. Some other asshole's doing that. I'm going, God damn it. He's probably going to look at OfferUp and go, this motherfucker gave me a $2,000 book.
Yep.
Oh, no, I did not.
So what did you pick up this week, Rob?
Well, a lot of it's been put away, but otherwise, I'm in Batman hell because since I'm putting everything in Mylar and Opus Comics, and it's just random ass shit, which is leading me to go, how much Batman do I need?
Yep.
I have 3 long boxes down here that are just one-shots and mini-series, and aside from like Killing Joke, Dark Knight Returns, I'm just thinking to myself, do I need all this stuff? Would I rather just have a actual Batman or 3 long boxes of stuff where I can't tell you what happened in 50% of it? I like Batman Reptilian. I can't remember a lot of it.
It's amazing though, Rob, since I've been watching you when you come on from time to time, how big your room is, how small your room is growing that you've been in.
It's feeling more claustrophobic.
Yeah, you look like you're getting shorter.
I feel like watching the animated series The Tick when he's driving a car and is
right.
Yes, exactly, Kyle. Have you watched anything recently?
I've watched all the shows.
Have you?
they're not bad. A lot of them. Andor was perfectly good. I don't remember most of it. And it's not because I have a bad memory. It's
Sure.
also because it
Slow.
blends into so many other things.
It does.
Lord of the Rings show blends into the Game of Thrones show.
It does. Yes, it does.
Which blends into the Andor show because
Yeah.
the characters feel like it's, hey, writer, how are we going to do the character development? Just hit Control C, Control V. Awesome, thanks.
Exactly.
I saw somebody post something on Instagram the other day. It was Darth Maul. Darth Maul was cinnamon, and the White King, the Winter King, was peppermint.
Oh my god!
And I was laughing. I was laughing. I was
hilarious.
like, because their skull, spikes are pretty similar. It's just I thought it was funny.
Yeah, that's funny. Makes sense.
I think it was Spokane Joe actually that did that.
Have you seen Tales of the Jedi?
Not yet.
No.
Let me tell you about Tales of the Jedi. I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay, you're talking about the anime, right?
Yes. If you're a fan of the Clone Wars and
Yes,
Bad Batch and all that stuff, are you in for a treat? The first storyline starts with Ahsoka Tano as a baby. And you see her mother and the origin of her, and then it bounces over to Count Dooku and him being basically a teenager, and it kind of shows as they rise and make their different decisions.
Gotcha.
And it is so good.
It's good? Okay, cool. I have to watch that.
I'm down for that for sure.
Yeah, I have that on my list for sure. Cool.
Meanwhile, you have the guy that did Pan's Labyrinth. Why is his name not coming to me right away?
It's Del Toro. Del Toro.
Yeah,
it's talking about Cabinets
has a new series. I just
Cabinets of Curiosity.
What was that?
Cabinet of Curiosity.
That's the one.
Yeah. What do you think?
It's not necessarily gory. It has proper creature effects. These are his students, and it's remarkable what can be done.
It's
amazing. A lot of the stories feel familiar, like I know what's going to happen, but wow, they pull it off really well.
Yes. Wasn't it kind of interesting? What I really enjoyed is the first 3 episodes had something with tentacles in it.
When a human was discovered and it turns into a tentacle body monster, I'm like, I'm not scared, but wow, is that awesome?
It was really cool. Yep, it was. Oh, what are we here? Where are we here? Here we go. Boom. Oh, good night, Master Don. Thank you so much, Maddie.
Good Master Don.
No, here we go. Love Andor tells you. Okay, cool, Kyle. I'll make sure to watch it for sure.
Yeah, Doctor Who. I mean, everybody knows by now, but David Tennant Matt Smith is back. Wait, or David Tennant? Now I'm confused.
What?
They returned one of the previous doctors. I think it's David Tennant.
I haven't been watching it, so I don't know. I'm sorry, Kyle. Who is it? You're in the chat. You know who it is.
Yeah, come on, spoil us a little bit.
It's David. David is back.
Oh, David. Okay, David.
Come on.
No clue.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, yeah, David is back.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
They ended the episode by giving the rebirth of the Doctor, and it's now David Tennant. And there's supposed to be another Doctor that's supposed to be not David Tennant. And there's a whole big thing going on in the community for Doctor Who, but I've been a Lapse fan for some time.
Yeah, me too. What are you watching it on? The new Doctor Who.
The legally allegedly version. I mean, they haven't quite put it on Disney, have they?
No, where can I watch it? What streaming service has it on?
BBC, probably.
Okay.
Oh, I heard Terrifier 2 was great.
I have not seen this, CFAP, and Jeff has told me about this. Terrifier. I watched the first one. And it's funny that this is being brought up because last week Jeff was asking me, "Have you seen it?" I go, last week I'd watched the first one, and it was so terrible, but it was creepy at the same time, and it was really bad. And he said the second one's even better. He said the second one's better than the first one. Creepy
Hope
clowns.
so. It's like,
Yeah.
tell me it's like Terminator 2 where they improve on it. Don't tell me it's Nightmare on Elm Street 2 where it seems like they shat the bed.
Oh,
Well,
they shit the bed when it came to Halloween.
Nightmare on Elm Street 2 was definitely a disappointment, but that was a whole different director, a whole different deal. Like that was garbage. When they got back to 3, it was back on track, sort of.
I'll watch it.
It's like, I like dark, but then there's dark, like the Game of Thrones show. That's so dark you can't watch it. Literally.
This last episode was pretty cool. A little bit. The thing that's got me hooked is the dragons. Only the dragons. That's what's selling me on that show.
I mean, not to spoil any particular scene for anybody that hasn't seen the last episode, but that is just a hint of things to come. And I read the books.
Yes.
And knowing that last scene is just a hint when they keep throwing little bits of bait of if we go to war with dragons I will not rule over a kingdom of ash. Yeah. Well, that's the dance of dragons, folks.
Dude, Deuce, there's a dragon. If you haven't seen it, dude, there is a dragon. There's call him a super dragon. This thing is a monster. Bigger than anything we've seen so far. And what Rob was talking about, without any spoilers, there's a whole flight scene in there, dude.
It's a dog fight, like watching Top Gun, but
it's awesome.
Dragons.
It's so awesome. Yeah, it's really good.
There's always an alpha. I don't care what series you're in, what genre you're in. There's always an alpha.
He's a monster. He's literally a monster. He's huge compared to all the dragons we've seen so far.
Okay, so what do you feel about the Werewolf by Night one shot? What do you feel about that?
I loved it.
All right, get real close. I'm really thankful for what Werewolf by Night did for my Man Thing collection.
I'm thankful, and I'm thankful, and I'm also like, okay, all you people didn't even know who the hell he was.
No, it didn't. They didn't.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I get that, like, we're pleased that our Man Thing collections are all cool,
Absolutely.
And that just sounds so wrong, even coming out of my mouth.
Swamp Thing. Sorry.
Okay, hold on. Just sounded so wrong.
I'm glad that Swamp Thing isn't a hit right now because I still don't have my House of Secrets 92. And I hate that I have to say that, but if I don't have something, I kind of want it to fail a little bit just so that I can get it. But when something succeeds, hey, I have it. Hey, but I don't have it.
I'm always looking for Swamp Thing, always looking for Constantine, always looking for Man Thing, no matter what. Howard the Duck. Those are just books that I chase anyway because they're funky, kind of off the grid, off the radar. And now Keanu's going to do, or there's another Constantine movie coming. So,
excellent book.
Yep.
Yeah. He's like a little boy. But yeah, I watched that twice and I loved it the second time around.
I really liked it too. I was kind of bummed that Elsa wasn't a redhead.
Yeah, me too.
But I mean, because she always was forever. But But I mean, other than that, I really have no complaints because I thought it was great. It was well played. It was well put together. And I thought it was interesting. I also would like to see more Marvel one-shots.
Me too.
I would love to see them do
that. Expect Nova.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll bet Nova's coming. And again, there's two different versions. So are we going to get Richard Rider? Or are we going to get, Sam Alexander is the question. Right. But also too, I feel like you could do all kinds of other things. You could do Surfer. You could do,
We're already talking about that. You're already talking about that.
You could do all kinds of Heralds of Galactus, whether it be Fire Lord, Nebula. I mean, you could do a whole series on just the Heralds of Galactus alone. That'd be cool.
They decided to cancel what they were going to be doing with Green Lantern, doing a whole Green Lantern course, scrapping that idea for John Stewart instead. Why not instead just do the entire core of the Nova Corps? Then you have Richard Rider, then you have the legacy characters, hell, even Frankie Ray. You can even throw in the threat of some ominous force out there that consumes worlds.
Right. Obviously.
You don't even have to show it or even
I
say
know.
the name Galactus.
No, they need to show it. They need to show it this time around. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm also super curious to see if they can actually put out a Fantastic Four movie that's not complete garbage, that does not tank.
Pause real minute.
That is not complete garbage and doesn't tank, because every Fantastic Four, anything they've touched, has been complete. Nobody's ever liked them.
Yep.
I mean, the fan base has been even like poo-pooed almost every single solitary thing they've ever done. So I'm curious to see if that even goes into production.
Okay, hang on. Got somebody in the chat.
They have to make it a family movie, and I don't mean it as in they need to make it G-rated. It's a family.
Pause.
Incredible.
Martin, what's up, buddy?
I had to interrupt halfway through, Robert.
That's all right, buddy. Sorry. Continue. Where were we? You know, they need to do Galactus right, and I really hope they do it right. And they've talked about this run, the one they did with what are they calling it? Marvel. What are they calling it? Marvel something. I'm doing it again. What they did for Werewolf by Night.
Oh, there's special
presentation. Special presentation.
Yeah, special presentation. Yeah.
Special
just like they used to do with every other. That's an old school thing back to the 70s and 80s when they used to do special presentations for Battlestar Galactica or V or like all those old shows.
So here's a missed opportunity that they could have been throwing into all of these shows by now. On the television in the background, they're launching a spaceship into outer space, and it's called the Marvel. 4 people were selected from the MIT, and they're going to, and you just have that playing in the background in different shows until the space shuttle has been lost.
Chris, what's up, buddy? Good morning.
And they keep passing back to that, and then finally you introduce the Fantastic Four, but they're going to do whatever they're going to do. There's no cohesion, it seems like, in these projects right now.
Right.
Well, but meanwhile, they've already announced too there's going to be a second series of What If.
Yep.
Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love What If stuff. I mean, that's always been brilliant. And again, the stuff they did in the first series with the animated, I thought was really good. I thought it was really good. I liked it.
So did I.
If What If is canon, we have Black Widow back.
Yep.
No, you're not wrong. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And I would love to see that. Will Scarlett Johansson reprise? You know, we'll find out.
Yeah.
But
oh, she is. She signed back on after she sued them for their rights because of streaming during COVID.
Why wouldn't she?
She settled out of court.
Good.
And then she signed a contract again.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's how you make money, folks.
Exactly.
But I mean, I can't picture anybody else other than her. I mean, she's done such a marvelous job. And again, didn't mean to, drop the marble, but you know, whatever. She's been so brilliant at Black Widow.
She is her.
I can't honestly picture anybody else doing Natasha. I can't. I really can't. I mean, she's brilliant. She really truly is.
I agree.
On that note, also Florence Pugh taking over for the
also amazing
Dark Avengers or Thunderbolts. We're going to have some interesting stuff coming up. I just wish we could have a little bit more cohesion heading into Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty and all that, instead of here's something, because when we hear Kevin Feige is supposed to have some kind of plan,
it's Feige, isn't it?
It's like Stephen Colbert. It's Stephen Colbert. So
keep going, Rob.
If Feige is supposed to have this plan, the plan is supposed to lead somewhere instead of my plan is I'm going to introduce this character. Okay, what about their backstory? Hey, shut up. We're going to introduce this character. Oh, that's awesome. I love Elsa Bloodstone. Tell me more about Harry.
Yep.
Hey, shut up. Here, we're going to introduce this character. I love
right. Well,
Ted. Everybody loves Ted. can we see more Ted? Hey, shut up. We're going to introduce this character.
Yeah,
Wait, now we need to pull that back. Hey, now we need to cancel other things because now we finally have some cohesion.
It's so scattershot, honestly, I feel like, I mean, because first and foremost, you did Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War, like, there's no Adam Warlock involved or anything.
No.
Right? And I'm like, okay, wait, hold on. He's one of the main pieces.
Exactly. Who are the two
entire
most prime
story.
people in that? Silver Surfer and fucking
Warlock.
Yep.
Two people.
I mean, he got like a preview, like introduction, like Guardians 2 was him, right?
Yep.
And there's been no mention. And then they do the whole Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity Wars, Infinity, all that shit. There's no Warlock at all. And I'm like, okay, wait, hold on. Back up. Nebula's completely different. Then you're going to go back even further and do Secret Wars? Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Wait. Now, we in the comic community know this is completely backwards, right? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, like, these people are selling comic movies to the general populace who know nothing about the stories.
Of course.
Right? Most of these people don't know anything about the comics. They've not read anything. They don't know. They have no idea. So it's just like, oh, the Thor movie was cool. I'm going to go see all the Marvel movies now. And then, or they saw the Sony, Spider-Man movies. They're like, oh, I'm going to go see all the Spider-Man movies because it's cool. But again, Spider-Man's not even involved in, Marvel other than the couple of times Tom Holland showed up because the other stuff was owned by Sony. So again, the rights and all the other, plus the X-Men are not involved at all. So I'm just like, okay, wait, hold on. So there's no X-Men. There's no X-Men involved at all in the Infinity Wars and in any of this. There's no X-Men involved again because they're probably not going to be in the Secret Wars because again, this was against the Beyonder who had every superhero, every supervillain was picked up and put on a separate planet to fight to the death for the Beyonder's own entertainment. Right? And like, so how's this going to go now? You know what I mean? I'm just like, wait, hold on.
I don't think they're probably going to use Beyonder. I'm going to think that they're going to go
sure
with
they're not. They've got to create some other kind of weirdo. Like they'll probably make it Kang.
They don't like just using one story. They like picking from here and there, not just using one linear story, which would make sense to us. But for the general populace, they go, wow, that's a lot of shit. I have no idea what's going on.
Right. But again, that's what's funny too, that like they're going to pull some random, like gore with the whole Thor thing. I was like, okay, wait, that's pretty random.
I'm sorry, but when I watched the new Thor movie, me and the Queen watched it together. We were all excited to watch it open mind. We looked at each other like every 15 minutes, like, what the hell is going on?
Right.
Felt like he was
what did they do?
Movie.
I'm like, what the fuck was going on in that movie? I'm sorry. That's just my opinion about it. I'm not saying it sucked. I'm just saying could be a lot better.
Extremely random. Extremely random.
What was that?
They played cancer for jokes.
Oh, yeah.
They really did, honestly. You're not wrong.
It's like, oh, you have stage 4 cancer. Oh, well, that's only stage 4. How many stages are there?
In the end, that's usually the truth. That's right, Chris. Fuck
yeah. Yeah, Chris, you're not wrong at all.
You're not wrong at all, buddy. Martin, how you doing, brother? What have you been doing lately? How's the honey? How are the kids?
I've got a few things to say about Thor movie, and it made me laugh.
Yeah.
Also, I've and it means nothing towards my American friends, but fuck me, I hate it when people say, "Oh, the Shoved Tons of Action Scenes is a brilliant movie." Give me some fucking story.
Yes,
right.
Don't worry about putting a load of fight scenes in.
Yes,
solve the fight scenes. Give me story.
These are more than just covers.
Yes,
there's stuff inside that have words that can be translated.
Wait. There's
your movie screen.
There's words inside these things. There's words in there.
But it had an amazing fight scene.
Yeah, it was just, man. it fell short in so many things.
Yeah, Sandy, you're not wrong. They used every Guns N' Roses song they could just get in there. You're not wrong. I was like,
They've
what
only
is this?
got,
I
they've
literally
only got
saw
the
this.
rights for 80s music.
I saw
If you-
the movie in the like on HBO Plus or whatever, Disney
Right.
Plus, whatever. I was like, okay, Thor, sponsored by Guns N' Roses, is what I could every single time. I was like there were like 3 or 4 songs. I was like literally like sponsored by Axl Rose and Guns N' Roses. Are you kidding me? Seriously, bro? Really?
Yep.
Seriously?
Yep. So,
Yes, we're
Martin,
getting
anything
East Coast
new?
credit.
Anything new you got? Did you get anything new in the mail? Oh, let's see. What'd you get? Oh, very
nice.
nice. Very nice.
I don't know whether it's a first Strange Academy or what anything. Oh, look, more. Yeah, that's my address, stalkers. I don't give a.
No, that's all right.
Just means people are going to send you more stuff, Martin. That's all.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then Fist of Resistance.
Oh,
Nice. The Momoka. That's
Beast
pretty.
Moco, that's a 1 in
think-
50, isn't it?
That's the one. That's 1 in 50. I managed to stay up and looked all on the American websites. Couldn't get it. Then my LCS said they had it, but not in stock.
That's cool, dude.
So I checked stock at like 2 a.m. in French time last week, and it come up for sale. So I thought, right, I'll do it. Then I'll change the address.
Oh,
Nice.
there you go.
And get
Smart.
2 of them.
Yeah.
So no one will sell me one, so I'm gonna have 2 just to pee you off.
There you go.
That's
Excellent.
a pretty peach. I mean, honestly, like some of the peaches I like, some I don't, but that's a pretty one.
Excellent.
The peach I thought it was going to be horrible, so I wasn't fussed. And then they changed it. So I was. And you'll have to excuse me; these aren't bagged and board yet.
Okay.
It's right. Monty's not here. Kissing me.
No gloves. It's okay.
So these are all Strange Academy finals.
That's
one.
cool. I've never seen that cover.
Cool, dude. Look at the
This is cover. These are all the trading card variants that they're going to be doing with the second series of.
Nice.
Really?
This is the window shades variant.
That's cool.
Oh, I like that.
This is the standard.
Right. A cover.
Nice. Yep.
And then this is the
Joey Bag of Seven
other
body.
one.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, that one's really cool.
That's cool. Very, very nice.
But my 2 favourites are the trading card variant and the Momoko one,
Nice.
which I just love. So I'm pleased to manage to get hold of that.
Absolutely.
So I might send those to. I just might send the Momoko ones to get graded.
Right.
Because literally, have you seen how much they're going for? I sent you the picture. They're going for like around $120, something like that.
Yeah, I've seen them for like $150 a piece, I think. Yeah.
But that trading card variant, though, that was the one. That for me, that one's. I mean,
Yeah, that was a sale for me. I would have bought that one right away.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Absolutely.
Because it's $50, obviously, for 1 in 50 in the US.
Right.
And I got it for £30.
Good question.
Nice.
There we go.
Are
Are
those?
those card stock? Joey was asking.
What for the
Momoko?
Strange Cat?
Yeah.
The ones that look like the old 90s Marvel cards.
There we go.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one was. That's the B. Well, it used to be the Art Adams B variant. They're now doing trading card variants.
Right.
So it's a heavier stock?
No. Oh, it's not. No, it's not card stock. No. The paper feels good though.
Does it?
Now that it's mentioned it, yeah, the paper feels really nice.
Cool.
Just to rub my fingers over it and upset people and give people a heart attack.
Yeah. Monty was losing his mind.
Monty be swelting the bullets right now.
He was losing his mind. Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Too funny. Well, I can show some stuff that came in today or came in this week. Let me show you a couple here. There's some random hauls here I got. All right. These haven't been bagged or boarded just yet. Dragon Claws. Dig It. Steel. The Scavenger. Marvel Saga. Number 4. Marvel Saga. Number 5. These came out of California.
Yep.
Guy from California. Marvel Saga number 17. Finally completing this run. Very close. Number 12. Number 9. A little out of order here. Number 7. Number 8. Then we got some What If, The Avengers Lost, The Evolutionary War.
Yeah, that's the number 1 of the second series. There's 2 actual number 1s of that. Actually.
Yep. I got a issue 5, giant size werewolf.
Ooh, nice.
Nice one.
That's a good one.
Don't pay attention to these stickers. They're just on the books. It's not what I got them for, but I got a Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man, 64-pager, number issue 32. Rhino on the Rampage. I love that cover.
Bye now.
What's that?
Bye now.
Yeah, really nice book. Marvel Tales Spider-Man, issue 33, 25 center.
Bye now.
Yep, with Craven on the cover. Then we got some Devil Dinosaur, number 3. Conan the Barbarian, number 1, giant size. I've been getting a lot of the giant size lately. Getting pretty lucky. Dark Horse Comics, you know why I got this.
Because I like it.
Yeah, the watercolor is just beautiful on that. Marvel Tales versus starring Spider-Man, number 29. Really nice. Tomb of Dracula, number 42. Tomb of Dracula, number 41. And this one was Doctor Strange, number 8. And The Defenders, number 11.
Oh, shut up.
Almost done, dude, with that set. And number 14.
Oh, I have 14.
Yeah, I love 14. Didn't have it.
I mean, I'm always chasing Defenders books. You know that.
Oh yeah, me too. Always.
Good
Yeah,
chunk,
I
but
can
not.
do that, Cap. I can do that, Cap. Give me a moment, bud. Give me 1 second. Keep talking, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna be a minute. Keep talking, gentlemen.
So,
Go off.
Defenders.
Go ahead.
Good, Mark.
I'm gonna pick you up. I got to send out a link, so give me a moment. Sorry, go ahead.
Here are some of the Fantastic Four that I
Absolutely.
wound up picking up earlier this week. Well, this one I had from 2 weeks ago, but
Beautiful book. Beautiful book.
Find a place, flat space. You always run out when you have a lot of comics. 31. I think
I like
that
that
was
one.
the first Franklin Richards. And then he dies the next issue. I don't have that one.
Wait. Back up. Show me that Franklin Richards again, just one more time, please.
The Father.
I like that one.
Okay.
Daddy dies next issue. Sorry, spoiler alert. I don't have that one. I need it. Then I jump all the way to 35. This one was a pickup earlier today from waking up that early in the morning. Low grade, better than no grade.
Oh my goodness, you're killing me, Rob. Yeah,
It's kind of funny because all the Fantastic Four stuff.
look at the purple on that glow. Look at the purple on that cover. Sorry, Deuce, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good.
First
Most of
Medusa.
Most all the Fantastic Four stuff I get, I hold and save, and I am going to send to Kirk.
Sleepy Reader, what is up, brother? Thank you for being here, man. I sent you a link, Captain. It's on Instagram. Nice. Wow, Rob. When did you get these? You just get these or
Today.
oh, love that book.
I mean, low grade, beat the shit. But,
yeah, a little bit. But you know
the
what?
guy
It's all right.
gave me a really good price on
Absolutely.
all of them. So I went, yeah. And then when I told him about this one book that I'm going to show in just a second here, the back page is detached. I'm like, I don't care. I'm just glad to have it. It's not a first appearance.
Sure.
This one is not it.
That's nice.
This one's in higher grade. This is the one with the back detached page.
Oh.
No first appearance, but it looks great otherwise.
Yep.
All today.
Nice, dude. Nice haul.
Cheers. Thanks, CFAT. Enjoy bag of sevens. I could keep going with all the Fantastic Fours I have back there because I'm trying to put together a run. But holy crap, does it take a lot of time. I mean, unless you're a millionaire, which I'm not. And hey, did anybody actually win that Powerball tonight? $1.6 billion.
I don't know. I got three. I know. I got three.
That could buy a lot of comics. I would probably start up just like how they have the seed bank in Norway, but I'd have one of every comic. Action Comics, Detective, it doesn't matter. With $44 billion, I think I could swing it.
Yeah, you think? Yeah.
Maybe.
You'd have to have all the English and the other foreign variants, wouldn't you?
One of every book.
There you go.
I don't care if it's an underground book that was made in the 1980s by that high school kid that you went to class with. One of every book. Like the seed bank. Why is it on my face still? Is the show over?
Nope.
He's gone to sleep. Don't worry.
No, I did not go to sleep. I'm so sorry, Rob. Okay, gotcha. Cap, check your Instagram. I sent you a link in there, buddy.
Is everyone all caught up with the reading?
No, hell, never are. Never are. Never. How about you?
I'm a little bit.
Okay,
waiting
good.
for the next issue of Time Before Time. That's what I'm waiting.
Okay.
That's my one comic that I'm really enjoying at the minute. So obviously other than Strange Academy, but
You buying every X-Men in the 98. Yeah. Okay, cool, bud. Gotcha. See, now you're killing me right there. That's my Grail book right there. I've been trying to find that book. What's the grade in that book?
It would probably be
it doesn't matter.
if it wasn't for the fact that somebody decided to try and do their little restoration project.
Okay.
But otherwise, I'll take a light restoration.
Yeah.
I got this for very little a few years ago because the guy was a lapsed collector.
Yep. Beautiful. Yeah, it's one of my Grail books. How about you, Deuce? Got anything you want to show, bud?
Oh God, I got a gang of stuff. Just give me a minute. I've always got books, man. I'm constantly buying stuff like an idiot. You've
been going crazy on the auctions, haven't you?
I mean, sometimes yes, sometimes no, but it's really more about
Wouldn't an addict normally say that? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. In other words, yes, you've been on it more than what is healthy.
Yes, I have, but I've been trying to lay off a bit more. Let's be honest. So give me a moment. I will definitely show some stuff for sure.
can't remember if I showed that.
Oh, yeah, you did. That was a really good book.
Some good peach ones actually at the minute. What's everyone else been up to then?
Getting caught up on TV shows, movies, that kind of thing. Reading a little bit. You're doing a lot of housework. Getting ready for winter is starting to come. Oh, what is that?
This is the final Carlos Pacheco cover.
Wow.
I say final because he wound up coming down with an illness. I think it's ALS. And this is the final one that he was able to produce, and nothing else is going to be coming out of him from now on.
Wow.
It was a wild thing to see on Twitter.
Now, I nearly said, I don't think that everyone would have got it here, but I was going to send the kids out begging. Trick or treating. See what CD players or MP3 players you get. But I don't think people would have got if I dressed them up as Clayton Crane.
Oh my God! Really? Oh my God!
I was going to dress them up as Clayton Crane and panic all the husbands out there. No, you're not having my wife. Have some sweets.
All right, so
they're gonna. Oh, here we go.
Yummy.
So I got a little silk. It's a variant Dynamic Forces with a remark. This is pretty cool.
Robert, big screen in.
Yeah, I'm coming. Sorry.
Hold on. Cat removal service. Oh, cat removal. Get out.
Knees.
Get out, cat removal. Cat removal service. Sorry, had to happen.
Thank God he has got shorts on.
Puppy Teddy, no.
So nice silk remarked Dynamic Forces signed, the usual. You didn't like this one, Martin. This is why I put this in here. I was hoping you'd show up.
Oh, that one was nice.
Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 75. That's a cool Scotty.
Yeah.
I was hoping he'd be here for that. Amazing Fantasy. If Jeff was here, that's a Frazetta homage, no doubt. All day.
Yep, absolutely.
Brian Andrews kicked ass on those covers.
Yeah, he did.
And that's a dope, super cool cover. And again, that's Frazetta homage all day. Army of Darkness 1979. This is the Dog Days, version with the dogs, the pups.
Yeah, they were trying to do the Stray Dogs version.
Yeah, Stray Dogs version, yeah. Here we go with the little 10 grand number one, Dynamic Forces. This is a cool cover too. Pretty evil looking.
Jay Lee?
Straczynski and Temple Smith. Temple Smith did all the 30 Days a Night stuff. And again, signed COAs, all the goodness. Here we go with some more, Deuce-like stuff. Frankenstein Monster Runs Amok, number 13.
Nice.
Here's a near mint 9A copy of The Witching Hour, number 1. Just kidding, not even close. This thing is beat to hell.
Are you kidding me?
This thing is beat to hell.
It's beautiful though.
It's still cool, but it's all beat to hell. It is number 1.
Yep.
It is number 1, but it is all kind of beat to hell. It's a The Witching Hour, even some scribbling up here for your fun.
Yep.
It's just a date of
fun entertainment.
It's okay.
Again, the spine's not pretty. I mean, it's the number 1. So
yeah, you have one. That's what
I have one. I do indeed. Marvel Comics Chamber of Darkness number 1 special. This is a cool one.
Love it.
5 Tales of Madness, Maddening Magic. This is a cool one because it's an EC variant. So it's the Ferryman Origins with the whole EC kind of like, homage going on. But that guy, he's not real happy with anybody right now. I'm just saying. He's not really pleased. Here's some cool stuff. This is a little Matty Freeze Pharaoh's Lounge.
Absolutely. Love it.
This is an amazing Michael Myers homage to the Pharaoh's Lounge. Good.
That's the one you
Again,
beat me out on, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it is one I beat you out on. Yes,
Yeah.
I had to get this. I had
like
to
to
get.
have
I had
it.
to. I had to, bro. I had to.
That's all right.
Had to happen. Had to
Love
happen.
where the pumpkin's placed.
Yeah, exactly. And then also to the Jessica
Yeah, that's
Rabbit
cute.
Lounge.
Yep. That's cute.
That's when I got off T-Pain. That's a super cool. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Yeah.
Here's one of my favorite pieces too. The Matty Freeze.
Yeah, you did that. It's
The
excellent.
Matty Freeze Creep Show #1. The old Chief Woodenhead. This is a Matty Freeze original. There's the signature.
Okay, Matt.
He's done some unbelievable. I mean, like the kid is really talented. It's impressive. I mean, like out of nowhere, he's like, "Oh, I can draw." It's like, wait, what? You know?
Okay.
Here's some of the Night of the Living Dead stuff. These are the gory versions.
Nice.
As you can tell, like there's just like blood and guts and stuff everywhere.
I love it. He's biting right into her ass there.
Yeah, he literally is biting literally into her ass. These are cool too. These are the gory versions. This is 1 through 5. I've got the gory and the non-gory versions of both of these now. This one's particularly head splitting.
Wow, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Pause for one moment, buddy. Pause for a second.
Pausing.
Pausing. We got somebody in the chat. Hold on.
Boy, made some mermaids.
Awesome. Awesome.
Hey, Captain.
Captain, how you doing, brother? Okay.
Good.
What's
Deuce.
up, Captain? It's been way too long, buddy.
Yeah.
Way too
Yeah, I'm
long.
looking at all your horror comic books there. It's been way too long.
Continue.
He's literally biting into her head. The Night of the Living Dead. Literally biting into her head.
Wow.
And she's wearing nothing but her negligee.
Love that.
Yeah.
That one's cool.
Nom,
I mean,
nom,
they're
nom.
all cool.
Nom. You look at the front page. Look at that.
Yeah. Here's some more great Night of the Living Dead. Oh wait, I'm just gonna rip your scalp off because that's just fun.
Wow.
That's just what's happening here. That's just terrible.
Well, somebody's been paying attention to Crust.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Look at this guy here. He's just like,
look at this.
shit's going
No,
down.
He just wanted a photo bomb it, didn't he?
Dessert.
I got some cool, funky, old school, unexpected.
Nice.
That's nice.
Very nice.
Can't go wrong with the old DC unexpected stuff. Here's the big black cat cover.
Yeah.
That's a cool
eluding
one.
me. That one keeps eluding me for some reason.
That's a cool one, yeah. Here's some more. Here's the skeleton.
Love it.
Here's another fun one too. Oh, it's just basic, it's just basic camp. I'm your camp counselor. Oh wait, who are these guys?
You can be a counselor here. You can be a counselor anywhere.
That's exactly right. Now meet some fellow camp members. This isn't gonna go well. And you
Nice.
wonder where Jason came from. I'm just saying.
Yep, no kidding.
Cool one too, with like the whole gumball machine with like the
Yeah.
demon heads and stuff in the
That's
gumball
cool.
machine. That's a cool one. That's the costume I want. That's not a costume, buddy. I'm just
Give me
saying.
ideas, Deuce.
I'm just saying.
For the authentic costumer.
Right. Look at our new patient's brain. He's a potential killer. Wait a second. Oops.
Nice, Deuce.
This is a cool one too. It's like the Wheel of Fortune, but even worse. Right? Your fate lies in the wheel of death. The three of you forever.
Yeah, good luck. Spin it. Yeah, it's not good anyway. I mean, like, take your pick. These are all bad choices. These are all bad choices. And then this is like almost like an early Swamp Thing, almost early Man Thing kind of homage looking creature.
Yep.
Number
Or
you know,
the idea might have
186,
came
like
from.
35 cent. Like this is like predates all that stuff.
Yep.
So kind of cool. Here we go. Here's Rocky and Drago. Oh wait, that's not Drago. My bad. This is another cool classic. You'll see this one. This is a Misfits homage cover to where the split face and there's another version of this too that's used by the Misfits. And this is like from Plan 9. Like this is like old school. This is a second different version of that same kind of deal.
Okay.
It's a split face kind of thing. And then the demon out of nowhere that nobody else sees but this guy. Poor bastard.
Yep. Good cover.
And lastly, number 200.
Nice, bud.
Kind of funky. Oh, and he also Maddie sent me this cool thing too. Look, this is a Evil Ernie comic storage box.
That's cool.
So check this out. Like it like flips open with magnets on the side, and you can like slip books in the side here.
Sure.
Right. So it's got like a flip magnet box. He sent me that like it's kind of a little bonus. I was like, okay, bro, that's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, fam. Thanks, fam.
Awesome. Big shout out to Maddie.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of these books came from different places. Some of those came from Maddie. Some of them came from other places entirely. But you know, It is what it is.
How you doing, Cap? It's been a minute. Who did we lose? Come on, Martin.
Martin.
How you doing, Cap? What you been up to, buddy?
Oh, not much. Been out hunting garage sales and stuff like that.
Find something good? Find anything good?
I found a couple interesting ones.
Cool. How is the Mark Jewelers collection coming?
175 is what I'm up to.
Ooh,
damn.
Nice.
But I had to switch over to DC logos because everybody seems to want all the Mark Jewelers now.
Right.
It's kind of funny how that goes, though. Most of Mark Jewelers stuff, a lot of people don't even know they have them, honestly.
No, right.
Yep.
That's how I got a whole bunch of Fantastic Four that had Mark Jewelers, because somebody must have wound up living near a military base because I brought them home and 20 of them had Mark Jewelers.
Nice.
I took a picture, posted it on Twitter, and people lost their minds going, "Where'd you get this?" It was an accident.
Wow. So you been watching anything lately, Cap?
Oh, I watch everybody.
No, I mean movies wise. You been watching any movies?
Movie wise, not too much lately.
No.
No.
Yeah, you got anything you want to show?
Oh yeah, I can show a whole bunch.
Please.
Do it.
All right.
What's your most recent haul? Is your recent haul?
Yeah, Rob's my.
Gotcha.
Hi, I'm Cap.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's what I got for Halloween. Where Robin's hanging.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
That one's kind of different. Another Batman.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
lucky.
Nice.
This one I thought was kind of interesting.
This is the end. Interesting.
It's a gang member that dresses up like Batman, and he ends up getting executed at the end with the Batman outfit on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I never heard about the story, and I was just kind of like, that looks like an interesting book.
Kind of reminds me of like the Dark Knight when all the guys are dressed up like Batman and getting,
Right.
getting
And I
axed.
found a Big Dick Tracy kind of book
Nice.
from the cinema.
Yeah.
G-Man probably already got this book, but I had to have it in my collection.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's an excellent book. Good book. Big time.
And I was on hunt for DC Universes for a while.
Oh, okay.
There's one there. And it also has it up there in that corner.
Yep. See it?
So it's kind of like a double one.
Yeah.
So I found a couple of them. That's another one.
Sweet.
I like these double ones.
I see
But
that.
they're a lot in the 0 hour ones, so
Okay.
it narrows it down to find the double ones easier. And of course,
How's the missus? How's the missus, by the way?
She's been doing good.
Good.
Rob's favorite. He's still
Still looking. Still
Look how
looking.
skinny the legs are on her.
Too funny.
Wow.
But I found a couple other ones. It's Mysteries Unexplored 10 Center.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Right.
Nice. Like that.
Monster on the Prowl.
Nice.
I had one, but this one's in a way better condition. So
Yeah, I've got a bunch of those coming too. I've been looking for those.
here was a good find. Got that for $5.
Oh, nice.
No way. That's
Hell
solid.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
Need to
can't
pick
beat
that
that
one-
with a stick.
picked that one up this morning. So,
Nice.
and then at the same garage sale, I picked up a Buffalo Bee. I think there's only 6 on the census.
Wow, really?
Huh.
That's interesting.
Don't know anything about that one.
It's dull.
Me either.
What's
Old
the date
school
of
10
that?
Center.
What's the date on it?
Do
Do you know?
46 or something.
10 center. It's got to be 40.
1960.
Really?
60? Is it 60s? Okay.
Yep, that's what it says on it.
Joey's saying, read it to us.
Bedtime stories with Cap.
Right. Buffalo Bee. 1960.
Nice.
Nice.
Published by Bell. I mean, it's really white pages inside too.
Sure.
So
Sweet.
Wow. That's crazy.
good clean and a press on it. Should
Yep.
be a good 6.
Yep.
Was it in a bag when you got it at the garage sale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least that's a plus.
It's
Somebody
a
do
little
better.
wrinkly bag, but you know, it's still
Yeah.
a bag and a board
So
on it.
what?
So I was
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
Still, I
Yes.
mean, it's better than nothing.
Yep.
happy. Yeah. I was pretty shocked. $5 for a Spider-Man.
Dude, that's awesome.
I'd have scored it. Absolutely.
That's excellent.
Yeah, altogether I think I paid like less than $10 for both of them.
Sweet.
You did
Very
very well.
But I've been helping out another guy that's kind of starting a comic book store in Sturgis now. So
Right?
he's a young guy, so I've been kind of helping him out.
That helps a little bit, then, huh?
Right.
Cool.
Get a good
He's
deal.
always
on it.
asking me, you know, what my market likes. And I'm like, well, it just depends. Everybody likes something different. So I can't
Yep.
really, you know,
Right.
he's like, I know you like Mark Jewelers and DCs, and I can't help you with that
That's all
because
right.
you always seem to find them before I do. So
Queen says hi.
Hi, Queen.
Captain.
Just in case, that's why I picked up these.
Oh my
Foil.
God.
I don't know why DC's doing this, but these were $12 like a piece, or maybe you paid $10. They said that they were allocated for the stores, but hey, we're getting the
Nice.
90s again. That
Shiny,
might not be a
shiny.
good thing.
I like the Joker one. I like the green
Yeah,
on that one, but
the green is nice.
silver on the Batman one, I really don't.
They don't
There's already
quite
been a cover
pop
like that,
way.
you know.
Right.
They basically take one of the other covers and just make it foil and strip it out of a lot of detail.
Yeah.
They're
They really
shiny.
do.
That's not all I can say. I'm
Right.
not going to be getting any of the other covers. After these, that's it.
I mean, I feel like the cover and the detail is like what really makes a cover. Honestly, like you can foil it, you can add some accents here and there, but once you make it all foil like that, it's just like meh.
Don't send
Joey-
comics to these people.
What?
Any amateurs out there, don't send it in them. That's how I got. I'd
Are
pay
you
for
kidding
that.
me? Really?
That come in that.
Wow.
And you can't moan at the mailman for creased corners and bits and bobs, because that ain't his fault. That's the person who sent that, and it's a big eBay comic company.
Wow.
To be honest, I've seen worse from big eBay comic companies. I've seen worse.
Yeah,
I've seen worse
from sellers too.
Yeah, from
Yep.
sellers. Like I'm just like, let me get this straight. You collect and you ship like this? What's wrong with you?
Right.
I send everything in a Gemini, even if it's a $2 comic. So,
What do you say, Cap?
Right?
I said recently I bought one of them DC Universes off of a guy off of eBay, and it was totally the different book that I actually bought. And I was like, dude, what the hell?
What's up?
Sorry, somebody mixed up. But he sent me like the original one that I actually bought, and then like 3 other ones. So I was like,
Well, made up for it, I guess.
Yeah.
Right, but
Yeah.
still, if I hadn't said something, I'm like,
Right.
I know it was
Right.
only $1, but still,
Right.
I mean, to be honest, that's happened to me too. But I mean, as long as the seller makes it right, then okay, cool.
Right.
I got to run. My dog's
Amazing.
barking and it's raining outside.
Okay, Rob. Rob,
All right,
you got
Rob.
anything coming up, buddy?
So the channel is a little bit different right now. We're not doing the live content until the beginning of the next year.
Okay.
So in the meantime, we're releasing these videos that are basically comic book music videos. Anytime that new comics come out during the week on Fridays in the afternoon, it's set to trance music, some of the best that comes out from week to week.
Excellent.
And stay tuned for the end of the year because we're going to be doing some of those classic tunes of the weeks. Yeah, and boots and pants and boots and pants. All the comic books. My
Cool.
stuff. So
Thank you, Rob.
check out that. Not near a mint. Thank you so much, Robert. Have a great
Absolutely.
night. Love you,
You too,
all,
bud.
Milton and Cap. Everybody here. Thank you so much. What the do, Smartin?
You're welcome, buddy. Have a good
see
night.
you, Rob. Keep well.
See you, buddy.
See you, Rob. Thank you so much, buddy. Cool. So have you been watching anything recently, Cap? Anything new?
Actually, I've been watching Deadwood, the old HBO series.
You
I never
know,
watched it.
I've been trying to get into that. I
love
just
that
watched a
series.
preview for that. Is it worth watching?
Absolutely.
It is, because if you like westerns and whatnot, and it's funny where Tori works, because down in the basement there's still like Chinese opium dens, and that's the
Are you
original
serious?
Deadwood. Yeah, like it's really,
Wow.
because I went down there and maintenance and worked on some stuff, and you
Sure.
get like the spine chills, like something's watching
Wow.
you, and it's completely the old Deadwood, and the new Deadwood's on top of it. So you're really walking on the old Deadwood, and when they do any kind of construction around there, they always find another cave, and then they have to build it back up and stuff around it. So that's kind of where we're watching it and learning. This originally was this way, and now the real Deadwood's on top of it.
Wow. Interesting.
So I gotta ask, like, are there like old graveyards and stuff that like have been moved, or they're mostly intact, or or?
Well, where Tori works at, there's a couple tunnels, and some of them lead into like a big area, and then there's a couple other ones. And at one time, they did like a little tourist thing down there, and there was like opium dens, and they found like pipes and glasses and teacups and everything else like that was buried down in there.
Well, that's crazy.
So it's like a whole tunnel system down there. So some of it they got blocked off because the roof might cave in from
Sure.
above, you know.
Right.
So so some of them tunnels you can't go in, and other ones you're just like, ooh, you just get them heebie-jeebies, like something's watching you, or you know, it's just weird.
Right.
But besides that, it's just, I don't know, it's really cool kind of being down there that the public doesn't see and stuff like
Sure,
that.
of course.
Right.
And you find some little artifacts for yourself as well.
Well, yeah.
If you get lucky.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like they do.
Go ahead,
Go ahead.
please.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go. What did you say?
I was saying,
Cap.
go ahead. Man. Go ahead.
Oh, it's just different watching the movie and then seeing what it's like in real life, you know.
Okay. Yeah, I've been wanting to watch it. I've got it saved. I'm definitely going to watch it. Definitely watch it then.
I mean, Deadwood's a really good series. I mean, I've seen a good bit of it, not all of it, but just the people they picked for cast members and the way that they set kind of the West, like it was really super set up. Like it was no hold bar. Like, you know, it was, you know, bring it.
Sure.
God only knows what's going to happen to you. Like it was for real old school Wild Wild West. Like,
wow.
And I was really, I appreciated the way that they set that up in the series, because it was more true to life. Because, you know, back then, you know, the history is written by, you know, the winners of the wars and stuff like that. But Deadwood was like an outlaw kind of town. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
always
lawless.
Yeah, absolutely lawless. It was, and it's interesting to see a perspective of that, whether it be an HBO version or, you know, God forbid, a Disney version, because we all know that's going to be garbage. But you know, HBO at least gives, you know, more true homage to the way that probably, you know, may really have went down. At least one version of it could have gone down. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sure.
And it was rough. I mean, like really rough and tough. Like no bullshit. You know what I mean? Like your bullshit got put in the yard and they'd shoot you in the middle of the street. Like they didn't care. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I tell a lot of people now, you know, because sometimes it can get like -10 here, you know, where I live at. I'm only like 15 miles away from Deadwood. And I'm like,
sure.
You know, just imagine your grandpa and your ancestors, you know, they had to leave in a tent, you know, and survive winters like that outside, you know, not really in a house.
Yep.
But the
How
other
about you,
weird...
Martin? Sorry, go ahead.
Well,
go ahead.
Continue.
After watching Thor: Love and Thunder, I only question one other thing.
Okay.
He's replacing Henry Cavill on The Witcher, and I'm there like, is this going to work? A home and away actor doing The Witcher, and if you don't know what I mean, Hemsworth started on Home and Away, which is like a Neighbours kind of soap in the Australia, which shows in the UK.
Wow.
So I don't know how he's going to replace Henry Cavill. I think I've pronounced his name right. So I don't know. Because you can never take seriously Thor, can you? From the Thor movies, it just seems a bit jokey.
It's his younger brother, though. It's Liam.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Liam. And Liam and Cavill look not too terribly far apart now. We'll see how that shakes out, because the Witcher series was brilliant. The Witcher series was really brilliant. Honestly, the Cavill was amazing.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But I still need to. You reminded me earlier. I need to watch Werewolf by Night. I've not watched that. I need to watch it.
So good, so good.
I mean, it's only a one shot. It's only going to be like 45 minutes of your life, so it's not like it's terrible.
I know, but I totally forgot about it.
It's so good. Very impressed. I was impressed. I was like, no way. Now, just if Universal would just learn something from that. If Universal could learn something from that, that would be nice. Get all our classic monsters back. You're on pause. You're on mute, Deuce.
Did you watch the new monster movie, the Rob Zombie one?
Yes, I did. Liked it.
No.
I liked it. I didn't care for the whole Herman Munster thing, you know, with his stardom thing. My favorite scenes here's in a nutshell. You can't take it seriously, because if you take it seriously, that's the wrong way to be watching that show, because it's a slapstick comedy and it's from the classic Munsters. I give big kudos for Rob Zombie for what he did. Now, my favorite scenes out of that whole show was Nosferatu and Spot. The Spot scenes I loved. The dragon scenes were awesome. That made me laugh. Me and the Queen watched that. It just put a smile on her face, because, you know, people with pets. Oh, look at that. See? Your kitten.
Yeah. My daughter's cat is like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Talking about old shows. Have you watched any of that new Quantum Leap?
Not yet. I want to. Is it good?
What new? It's out.
Yeah, it's out.
I need to watch it. I need to watch that.
Like 5 episodes in.
Right.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's good.
I like that they incorporate a lot of the kind of old stuff, you know, from the old shows. I know most of us watched that stuff back in the days.
Okay,
but,
I'm curious. Yeah.
But I watched all them episodes, and then I'm rewatching the old episodes of Quantum Leap. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that episode.
Yes, Quantum Leap, the original, was excellent. Which Batman you talking about, Sleepy Reader? Which Batman? Is it one that Cap'n showed? Curious. Okay. Wait and see what happens here. Okay. Yeah, nice. So the new Quantum Leap is good. Is worth watching.
Right.
Is the theme tune as good?
Yeah, it's
okay.
It's the same theme tune and
cool.
Same thing like they do in the first one.
Yep.
Was you know how they told about that last episode or whatever, you know, that he was in this body or that body, and you know he's trying to get back home and whatnot. Yeah, it's still kind of the same, but to me it has more modern in it, so it's kind of like a little bit of a CSI kind of with it too at the same time. Does that make sense?
So they're putting a bit more depth into it.
Right, yeah. Where they're trying to get him more back, and you're seeing more of the crew members and whatnot.
Are they giving a bit more depth on Ziggy?
Yeah, you find out who Ziggy is and everything else like that.
Yeah. I think there was one episode where they had Ziggy in it, didn't they? Or in the old, obviously the old series. I'm trying to test my memory now.
I just always remember Al hitting the thing and then, you know, something projected up.
I think there was one. I've got a vague memory of one episode or something with Ziggy. Something about it. I can't. That's all I can remember.
Buddy. Okay.
I know.
Jerry.
1 second.
Okay.
Give him a chance.
But I mean, as far as it goes, it is, you know, Quantum Leap. So what do you expect? You know the story.
Excellent.
What channel is it on?
Oh, I get it off of Peacock, I think it is.
Peacock. Yep, it's on Peacock. Yep.
Right, I'll have to have a look on my other sources to see how I can get it.
Yeah, of course. It is on Peacock though. Yep.
Right, and it shows the old episodes too. So you know.
Yep. And there was what else was it? There's what do they call that? There was I can't even. There's another one. It's called Manifest. Have you guys seen Manifest?
Manifest. We need to catch up. I need to catch up on the second series of that.
The new series came out. Just came out, and that's
what's that? Third series or the fourth series?
It'll be the third, I think. Third.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need to catch up on that.
Yeah, that one's excellent. I really like that.
Because where I left it, she was pregnant with. She didn't know who the baby was.
Yep.
So don't say anything. Oh,
nope, I won't.
I need to.
But Manifest is a really good show. I think you'd like that, Captain, if you had checked it out. It's called Manifest.
I've watched a couple episodes of it.
With the airplane?
Yeah.
And all the things, random things happen to people, and all the people that survived the airplane come back 20 years later or something. Yeah, that's a really good show. Really like that show.
I hope it isn't like Lost in the end, where you get to the end, and you get to the end, and it's like,
yeah.
It was good up until the end, and they say like, oh well, you could have just ended it a bit better.
Yes, agreed.
Because even the 100, they ended that well, I feel. If you've ever seen the 100,
I haven't seen all of 100. No.
That's good. It's worth watching.
Okay.
And they end it well, or happily, if you know what I mean.
I think I see that.
I'm now looking for Quantum Leap.
That's classic.
I was a massive fan of that.
Yeah,
the theme tune's just going through my head.
Because after watching the first episode, I wanted to go back and watch the very last episode. You know what I mean? Because you're kind of like, oh, well, they are mixing in a lot of the old stuff in there, and you know, so I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Well,
that was like getting
you got to put right what once went wrong.
Right. So now with the new one, it's getting more twisty and plotty and CSI kind of stuff, you know, a little bit more. So,
do you think they'll carry on from what? Do you reckon they'll carry on from one of the episodes when he had Trump in the back of the car?
Maybe.
Do you remember? Do you remember that episode or not?
What? No. Manifest is has a new season right now, Ben. Quantum Leap got canceled. What? You talking about the original?
No.
No
We're
way.
a new episode on Monday.
I think Ben's just playing. That would suck right away. Really? Well, I mean, Manifest just got the new episode. Just the new series just came out. The third run. That's still going.
They did that with what? Swamp Thing 2 only gave you a couple episodes.
Yeah.
Swamp Thing got canceled for a season, sadly.
Bummer.
Right.
Well, I think it was their budget was too much or something like that, is what I heard.
Well, their viewership did not work because nobody knew who the hell Swamp Thing was. That's the issue.
Yep.
I mean, now that you put Marvel and Disney, you got Marvel plus Disney, you know, showing people blah, blah, blah. Now Man-Thing is suddenly a popular thing, which is ridiculous. But, you know, welcome to the world.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing. Do you think Man-Thing would be as popular if he was more monster creature instead of being comical like they made him?
I mean,
really be that popular if he wasn't.
It didn't bother me.
That.
I mean, they honestly, like, you're right. They Disneyed him up because they really did Disney him up. You know what I'm saying?
Bummer.
Because Man-Thing, if
it's not been cancelled or renewed for a second season yet, as of the 6th of November.
If you feared the Man-Thing and he touched you, you suffered incredible, like, searing pain.
Yeah.
And that was not at all displayed. I mean, you pretty much got disintegrated by, like, but that was not at all really, like, told in the whole Werewolf by Night thing, so.
Right.
You know? Like, they just kind of dumped it. They kind of Disneyed it up.
Pretty much it.
They Disneyed it up. What are you going to do?
All right.
It's still cool to see him get an appearance anyway on the screen.
Oh, yeah,
no,
for sure.
I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying they still Disneyed
exactly.
it up.
I agree. I totally agree. I was like blown away.
If they went more Swamp Thing with him, there'd be no way that he would be up as high as he would be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're absolutely correct. You're correct.
Right.
But when I first was watching it, and I did not expect that, and then all of a sudden the arms came out of the brush. I was like, "Fuck yeah! I don't believe it." Laura, the Queen's going, "What?" I go, "It's Man-Thing! Oh my god, it's Man-Thing! It's awesome!"
Right.
I was pretty excited.
He was such like a tertiary, even like, you know,
he was.
even deeper, worse than that character.
Yep.
That people just didn't know who the hell he was, and then now he's now he's got a Disney appearance. So
yep.
Now he's popular. Imagine that.
Does he have blue eyes in the comic book? Aren't they red?
They are.
They were red.
They were red.
Yep. Little slight difference. But I just like the pain when he grabs somebody, just disintegrate them. I was like, yeah, that was awesome.
But they don't really describe that either in the show. They're just like, they just kind of disintegrate. Like they don't.
I'm completely happy with the Man Thing and Werewolf movie. He looked cool, and people particularly explode. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Right.
Yes, cool, Sleepy. Exactly. Yeah, it was very, very cool. Agreed.
Because doesn't he have like dimensional power or something like that, Man Thing?
Yep.
It is. But again, here we go with the whole Disney treatment, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, guys. We're on an hour and 50-minute mark. We're going to close her down. Stick around. I can't believe that just flew by the way it
How
did.
in the world are we at almost 2 hours? That's crazy.
I know. Hold on. There we go. All right. So, Martin, what you doing, buddy?
Finding Quantum Leap that at the minute.
Cool.
I've got an upload video to do. I've got some 360 stuff to do.
Hey.
I've got some bits and bobs, so keep an eye out. I might have something out. I might have not. If not, you need to be here next Sunday, hopefully.
Right.
All right, buddy. Thank you, Martin. Goose.
Bro, I'll show up, man.
Yeah,
like
buddy.
you show up. That's how it works, man.
Fun, buddy. It was fun.
Pretty simple.
And Cap, it's so cool to see you, buddy. Thank you so much. Anytime, buddy.
Put out a new video, one of the rally stories with a buddy I worked with.
Oh, cool.
Lately on my channel. Kind of comical. He just showed up out one day, and I just said, "Hey, you want to do a quick little interview and talk about the rally?" And he said, "Sure." And do probably more stuff on Instagram. Like I said, helping out Sturgis Comics. He's a young kid. He doesn't know too much about comic books, but his uncle and his aunt said, hey, if you like it, then proceed it. And I went in there and helped him out with some stuff. So it's kind of about where I've been spending a lot of my time with him and whatnot.
Excellent.
So I've been supporting.
Are you still doing cover slingers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Give a big shout out to your honey for us, please.
I will.
Big smiley. Tell her we
Smiley.
said hi. Cool. Anything else, bud?
Let's see. Support everybody on this channel.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks for the chat for showing up, and G-Man's the best.
Oh, you're the man. Thank you, bud. All right. Thank you so much, community. And I want to say thank you to you guys. I appreciate it. And all of my guys on the crew tonight, Martin, Cap, and What the Deuce. And we forgetting one. We're forgetting
Rob.
one. Rob.
It's the worst.
Can't forget Rob. I'm kidding.
Only because he's the worst. Only because he's the worst. Man.
Rob Worst,
Right.
my brother, and everybody in the chat tonight. Sleepy Reader, Joey Bag of Sevens, Ben Compton, everybody that showed up tonight. Really appreciate it. So we'll see you on the next Nerdy Collective next Saturday at midnight, Sunday morning, of course, as always. So love, peace, blessed be you guys. See you in a week. Adios.